I'd be happy to write about molting and racing pigeons. Given the length requested, I'll break this down into sections and provide the information in parts. Let me know if you'd like me to explain or elaborate on any specific areas as we go through this topic. Part 1. Introduction to molting and racing pigeons. Molting is a crucial physiological process in the life cycle of racing pigeons. It involves the systematic replacement of old feathers with new ones, ensuring the bird maintains optimal flight performance and overall health. For racing pigeon enthusiasts and breeders, understanding the molting process is essential for proper care and management of their birds. The molt is a complex and energy-intensive process that occurs annually in pigeons. It typically begins after the breeding season and can last several weeks to months depending on various factors. During this time, pigeons shed their old worn feathers and grow new ones, which is vital for maintaining their ability to fly efficiently and regulate body temperature. For racing pigeons, the timing and quality of the molt can significantly impact their performance in competitions. A well-managed molt can lead to stronger, healthier birds with better flying capabilities, while a poorly managed molt can result in weakened birds that struggle to perform at their best. In this comprehensive exploration of molting and racing pigeons, we will delve into the biological processes involved, the factors that influence molting, the different types of molt, and the best practices for managing this critical phase in a racing pigeon's life. Part 2. The biology of molting. To fully appreciate the molting process in racing pigeons, it's essential to understand the underlying biology. Feathers are complex structures made primarily of keratin, the same protein found in human hair and nails. They serve multiple functions, including flight, insulation, and display. Feather structure? 1. Calamus, quill, the hollow shaft that anchors the feather to the skin. 2. Rachis, the main shaft of the feather. 3. Barbs, branch off from the rachis. 4. Barbules, smaller branches off the barbs. 5. Hooklets, tiny hooks that connect barbules, creating a smooth surface. As feathers age, they become worn and damaged due to various factors such as UV radiation, physical wear, and tear from flying, and attacks from parasites. This wear reduces their effectiveness in flight and insulation, necessitating replacement through molting. The molting process? 1. Hormone changes. Molting is triggered by changes in hormone levels, particularly a decrease in prolactin and an increase in thyroid hormones. 2. Feather loosening. The old feather becomes loose in its follicle as the body reabsorbs some of the proteins. 3. New feather growth. A new feather begins to grow beneath the old one, pushing it out. 4. Feather shedding. The old feather falls out as the new one emerges. 5. New feather development. The new feather continues to grow and mature. This process occurs in a specific pattern across the bird's body, ensuring that the pigeon maintains its ability to fly throughout most of the molt. The timing and duration of the molt are influenced by various factors, which we will explore in the next section. Part 3. Factors influencing molting and racing pigeons. Several factors can affect the timing, duration, and quality of the molt in racing pigeons. 1. Age. Young pigeons typically undergo their first complete molt at about 4 to 5 months of age. Adult pigeons generally molt annually, with the process becoming more prolonged as they age. 2. Seasonal changes. Molting is closely tied to changes in daylight hours. In the northern hemisphere, it typically begins in late summer or early fall as days grow shorter. 3. Breeding status. Pigeons that have bred late in the season may delay their molt. Conversely, non-breeding pigeons may start molting earlier. 4. Nutrition. A balanced diet rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals is crucial for a healthy molt. Deficiencies can lead to poor feather quality or delayed molting. 5. Health status. Illness, parasites, or stress can affect the timing and quality of the molt. 6. Environmental conditions. Factors such as temperature, humidity, and exposure to natural light can influence molting patterns. 7. Genetics. Some pigeons are genetically predisposed to molt earlier or later than others. 8. Racing and training schedule. Intense physical activity can delay the onset of molting. Understanding these factors allows pigeon fanciers to better manage their bird's molting process, potentially leading to improved racing performance. Part 4. Types of molt in racing pigeons. Racing pigeons undergo different types of molt throughout their lives. 1. Juvenile molt. This occurs when young pigeons are about 4 to 5 months old. It's their first complete molt, and involves replacing all their juvenile feathers with adult plumage. This molt is crucial as it marks the transition from squeaker to adult pigeon. 2. Annual complete molt. Adult pigeons typically undergo a complete molt once a year, usually starting in late summer or early fall. This molt involves the replacement of all feathers, including flight feathers, primaries, secondaries, and tail feathers, and body feathers. 3. Partial molt. Some pigeons may undergo a partial molt in spring, primarily involving body feathers. This is less common and less extensive than the annual complete molt. 4. Stress molt. This can occur at any time due to factors such as illness, injury, or severe stress. It's often characterized by the loss of feathers in specific areas rather than following the usual molting pattern. 5. Interrupted molt. If a pigeon's molt is interrupted due to factors like illness or nutritional deficiencies, it may resume the process later, potentially leading to an irregular molting pattern. Understanding these different types of molt is crucial for pigeon fanciers, as each type may require different management strategies to ensure the bird's health and performance. Part 5. The molting cycle in racing pigeons. The annual complete molt in adult racing pigeons follows a specific pattern. 1. Body feathers. The molt typically begins with the small body feathers. This starts around the neck and chest area and gradually spreads to the back and abdomen. 2. Wing feathers. The primary flight feathers are usually the next to molt. This process starts with the innermost primary, closest to the body, and progresses outward. Each new feather starts growing as soon as the old one is shed. 3. Tail feathers. The molt of tail feathers often begins while the wing feathers are still being replaced. The central tail feathers are usually the first to be shed and replaced. 4. Secondary wing feathers. These are typically the last to be replaced, with the molt progressing from the outermost secondary inward. This cycle ensures that the pigeon maintains its ability to fly throughout most of the molting process. The entire cycle can take anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks, depending on the individual bird and influencing factors. Part 6. Managing the molt in racing pigeons. Proper management of the molting process is crucial for maintaining the health and performance of racing pigeons. Here are some key strategies. 1. Nutrition. Increase protein content in the diet to support feather growth. A diet containing 16 to 18% protein is often recommended during molting. Provide a balanced mix of grains, including millet, safflower seeds, and hemp seeds. Supplement with vitamins and minerals, particularly vitamin A-B complex vitamins, and minerals like calcium and iron. 2. Light management. Maintain a consistent light schedule to support the natural molting process. Some fanciers use artificial lighting to manipulate the timing of the molt, but this should be done carefully to avoid stress. 3. Reduce stress. Minimize handling and training during the peak molting period. Ensure the loft is quiet and comfortable. 4. Parasite control. Implement a rigorous parasite control program, as molting birds are more susceptible to infestations. Regular treatment for external parasites like lice and mites is essential. 5. Environmental control. Maintain optimal temperature and humidity levels in the loft. Ensure good ventilation to prevent respiratory issues. 6. Rest and recovery. Allow molting birds plenty of rest. Reduce or eliminate racing and intensive training during the peak molting period. 7. Supplementation. Consider using molting supplements that contain amino acids, vitamins, and minerals specifically formulated to support feather growth. 8. Regular monitoring. Observe birds closely for any signs of stress, illness, or abnormal molting patterns. Keep records of individual birds' molting patterns to identify any irregularities. Part 7. Common problems during molting. Even with proper management, racing pigeons can experience issues during the molting process. Being aware of these potential problems can help fanciers address them promptly. 1. Slow or incomplete molt. Causes: poor nutrition, illness, stress, or genetic factors. Solution: improve diet, address any health issues, and reduce stress factors. 2. Stress bars on feathers. Appearance: visible lines across feathers indicating periods of stress during growth. Solution: identify and address the source of stress, for example, nutritional deficiencies, illness, overcrowding. 3. Feather plucking. Causes: stress, boredom, or nutrient deficiencies. Solution: improve loft conditions, provide enrichment, and ensure a balanced diet. 4. Abnormal feather growth. Appearance: twisted or malformed feathers. Causes: genetic factors, injuries, or nutritional deficiencies. Solution: address nutritional issues and consult a veterinarian if persistent. 5. Excessive feather loss. Causes: parasites, illness, or severe stress. Solution: treat for parasites, address health issues, and improve loft conditions. 6. Delayed molt. Causes: late breeding, poor nutrition, or illness. Solution: adjust breeding schedules, improve diet, and address any health concerns. 7. Molt-related illness. Symptoms: lethargy, reduced appetite, or signs of illness during molting. Solution: provide supportive care and consult a veterinarian if symptoms persist. Part 8. The impact of molting on racing performance. Understanding how molting affects racing performance is crucial for pigeon fanciers. 1. Reduced stamina. During molt, pigeons often experience reduced stamina due to the energy demands of growing new feathers. 2. Impaired flight ability. As flight feathers are replaced, pigeons may experience temporary gaps in their wings, affecting their flying efficiency. 3. Increased vulnerability. Molting birds are more susceptible to temperature fluctuations and may be at higher risk of injury or predation. 4. Recovery period? After completing the molt, pigeons typically need time to regain their full strength and flying ability. 5. Improved performance post-molt. Once the molt is complete and the pigeon has fully recovered, it often shows improved flying performance due to its new, pristine set of feathers. 6. Racing schedule considerations. Many fanciers adjust their racing schedules to accommodate the molting period, often focusing on shorter races or reducing participation during peak molting times. 7. Training adjustments? Training regimens are often modified during and immediately after molting to prevent overexertion and allow for proper recovery. Part 9. Advanced techniques in molt management. For competitive racing pigeon fanciers, advanced molt management techniques can provide an edge. 1. Forced molting? Some fanciers induce an early molt through careful diet and light manipulation. This can align the molt with the off-season, potentially improving race readiness. 2. Staggered molting? By carefully managing breeding schedules and environmental factors, some fanciers stagger the molt among their racing team to ensure that some birds are always race-ready. 3. Feather quality analysis. Advanced fanciers may analyze shed feathers for quality, using this information to guide breeding decisions and individual bird management. 4. Molt mapping. Detailed recording of individual birds' molting patterns can provide valuable insights for future seasons and breeding programs. 5. Customized nutrition plans. Developing individualized nutrition plans based on each bird's molting pattern and racing schedule can optimize performance. 6. Environmental control systems. Advanced loft designs with precise temperature, humidity, and light control can create optimal conditions for molting. 7. Genetic selection. Some breeders focus on selecting for desirable molting traits, such as rapid and complete molts or resilience during the molting period. Conclusion: the molt is a critical phase in the life of a racing pigeon, with far-reaching implications for its health, well-being, and racing performance. Understanding the biological processes involved, the factors that influence molting, and the best practices for managing this period is essential for any serious pigeon fancier. By providing optimal nutrition, reducing stress, and carefully managing environmental factors, fanciers can support their birds through the molting process, potentially leading to healthier pigeons and improved racing results. Advanced techniques in molt management can provide additional advantages for competitive racing teams. As research in avian biology continues to advance, our understanding of the molting process in racing pigeons may deepen, potentially leading to new management strategies and improved care techniques. For now, a combination of scientific knowledge, careful observation, and attentive care remains the best approach to supporting racing pigeons through their annual molt. Ultimately, successful molt management is a testament to a fancier's skill and dedication, reflecting a deep understanding of pigeon biology and a commitment to the health and performance of these remarkable birds. Molt in racing pigeons. The molt is a critical period in a racing pigeon's life cycle. It's the process by which pigeons shed their old feathers and grow new ones. This natural phenomenon typically occurs annually and is essential for maintaining the bird's flying ability and overall health. For racing pigeons, a proper molt is crucial as it directly impacts their performance in the upcoming racing season. The molting process usually starts in late summer or early autumn, after the racing season is ended. It can last anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks, depending on various factors such as the bird's age, health, and environmental conditions. During this time, pigeons will gradually lose and replace their feathers, starting with the innermost primary flight feathers and progressing outward. Understanding the molt cycle is crucial for pigeon fanciers, as it allows them to provide the best care and support for their birds during this demanding period. A well-managed molt can lead to stronger, healthier feathers and improved racing performance in the following season. 2. Nutrition during the molt. Proper nutrition is perhaps the most critical aspect of caring for racing pigeons during the molt. The process of growing new feathers is energy-intensive and requires a significant increase in protein intake. Here are some key nutritional considerations. A. Protein. Increase the protein content in your pigeon's diet to around 16 to 18% during the molt. High-quality protein sources include legumes, peas, beans, lentils, seeds, sunflower seeds, safflower seeds, pellets specifically formulated for molting pigeons. B. Amino acids. Ensure the diet is rich in essential amino acids, particularly methionine and lysine, which are crucial for feather growth. Consider adding a supplement if these are not adequately provided in the regular feed. C. Vitamins and minerals. Provide a well-balanced vitamin and mineral supplement, focusing on vitamin A supports feather development. B-complex vitamins aid in protein metabolism. Vitamin D3 helps in calcium absorption. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant. Biotin promotes healthy feather growth. Zinc, essential for feather formation. D. Omega-3 fatty acids. These support overall health and can contribute to better feather quality. Consider adding a small amount of flaxseed or fish oil to their diet. E. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Offer small amounts of chopped fruits and vegetables like carrots, spinach, and apples to provide additional vitamins and minerals. F. Clean, fresh water. Always ensure your pigeons have access to clean, fresh water. Consider adding apple cider vinegar to the water once or twice a week to promote gut health. 3. Environmental conditions. Creating the right environment is crucial for a successful molt. Here are some key factors to consider. A. Loft temperature. Maintain a stable temperature in the loft, ideally between 18 to 22 degrees Celsius, 64 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Extreme temperatures can stress the birds and negatively impact the molting process. B. Ventilation. Ensure good air circulation in the loft to prevent the buildup of dust and dander from shed feathers. However, avoid drafts that could stress the birds. C. Lighting. Provide a consistent light cycle, mimicking natural daylight hours. Some fanciers use artificial lighting to extend daylight hours slightly, which can help regulate the molt. D. Cleanliness. Keep the loft clean and dry. Regular cleaning helps prevent the spread of parasites and diseases that can stress the birds during the molt. E. Perches. Ensure there are enough comfortable perches for all birds. Overcrowding can lead to stress and feather damage. F. Bathing facilities. Provide regular access to bathing water. This helps keep the skin and feathers clean and can alleviate any itching associated with new feather growth. 4. Exercise and rest. Balancing exercise and rest during the molt is important. A. Reduced flying. While some exercise is beneficial, avoid intensive flying during the peak of the molt. Short, voluntary flights around the loft are sufficient. B. Gradual return to training. As the molt progresses and new feathers grow in, gradually increase exercise. Start with short tosses and slowly build up distance and duration. C. Rest periods. Ensure your pigeons have plenty of time to rest. The molting process is energy intensive, and adequate rest is crucial for feather development. D. Observation. Watch your birds closely. If they appear tired or stressed, reduce exercise and increase rest time. 5. Health monitoring and parasite control. The molt period can make pigeons more susceptible to health issues, so vigilant monitoring is essential. A. Regular health checks. Inspect your birds daily for any signs of illness, such as lethargy, loss of appetite, or abnormal droppings. B. Weight monitoring. Regularly weigh your pigeons. Weight loss during the molt is normal, but excessive loss could indicate health problems. C. Parasite control. The molt period is an ideal time to treat for internal and external parasites. Deworm your pigeons at the start of the molt. Treat for external parasites like mites and lice, which can cause irritation and stress during feather regrowth. Consider using a product that combines treatment for both internal and external parasites. D. Probiotics. Administer probiotics to support gut health and immune function during this stressful period. E. Stress reduction. Minimize handling and other stressors during the peak of the molt. 6. Supplementation. In addition to a well-balanced diet, certain supplements can support your pigeons during the molt. A. Feather supplements. Products containing biotin, methionine, and other feather-supporting nutrients can be beneficial. B. Brewer's yeast rich in B vitamins. It can support overall health and feather growth. C. Garlic. Known for its immune-boosting properties, garlic can be added to the diet or water. D. Grit and oyster shell. Ensure these are always available to support mineral intake and digestion. E. Electrolytes. Occasional electrolyte supplementation can help replace minerals lost during the stress of molting. 7. Loft management practices. Effective loft management is crucial during the molt. A. Separate molting birds. If possible, separate molting birds from those that have completed their molt to reduce competition for resources. B. Reduce loft density. Providing more space per bird can reduce stress and minimize feather damage. C. Soft bedding. Use soft bedding materials to protect growing feathers from damage. D. Regular cleaning. Increase the frequency of loft cleaning to remove shed feathers and maintain hygiene. E. Dust control. Use methods to control dust in the loft, such as misting with water or using air purifiers. 8. Tailoring care to individual birds. Remember that each pigeon may molt slightly differently. A. Age considerations. Younger birds may complete their molt more quickly than older ones. B. Health status. Birds recovering from illness or injury may need extra support during the molt. C. Breeding status. Pigeons that have raised young may start their molt later and require additional nutritional support. D. Individual monitoring. Keep records of each bird's molting progress to identify any potential issues early. 9. Preparing for the post-molt period. As the molt nears completion, A. Gradual diet change. Slowly transition back to a regular racing diet as feather growth completes. B. Increased exercise. Gradually increase flight time and distance to build strength and endurance. C. Feather quality assessment. Carefully examine the new feathers for any abnormalities or signs of nutritional deficiencies. D. Performance tracking. Keep detailed records to compare post-molt performance with previous years. 10. Common molting issues and solutions. Be aware of potential problems that can arise during the molt. A. Slow or incomplete molt. Cause, often due to poor nutrition or health issues. Solution, review diet, increase protein intake, and check for underlying health problems. B. Stress bars on feathers. Cause, periods of stress or nutritional deficiency during feather growth. Solution, identify and address the source of stress, ensure consistent nutrition. C. Excessive feather loss. Cause, could be due to parasites, illness, or extreme stress. Solution, check for parasites, consult a veterinarian if illness is suspected. D. Feather picking. Cause, often due to boredom, stress, or mineral deficiencies. Solution, provide environmental enrichment, check mineral balance in diet. E. Poor feather quality. Cause, nutritional deficiencies, particularly in protein and certain vitamins. Solution, review and adjust diet, consider supplementation. Conclusion. Caring for racing pigeons during the molt is a complex but crucial task that can significantly impact their health and performance in the following racing season. By focusing on proper nutrition, creating an optimal environment, managing exercise and rest, monitoring health, and providing appropriate supplementation, you can help your pigeons through this challenging period. Remember that each bird is an individual, and what works best may vary from one pigeon to another. Careful observation, record keeping, and a willingness to adjust your approach based on your bird's needs are key to success. By implementing these strategies and remaining attentive to your pigeon's needs, you can help ensure that they emerge from the molt with strong, healthy feathers, ready to perform at their best in the upcoming racing season. The effort you put into caring for your pigeons during this critical time will be rewarded with healthier birds and potentially improved racing results. I'm an experienced ex-pigeon racer from England, and I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eye-sign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top-quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eye-sign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me. A comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeon's drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with. While I can provide guidance, it's essential to start with pigeons of good genetic quality. Guidance on feeding schedules and methods, tailored from Sunday to Saturday, to optimize your pigeon's performance. The understanding that there are no big secrets or magical products that guarantee success in pigeon racing. Instead, success hinges on developing a racing system that suits your loft and pigeons. I'm committed to providing full support even after you receive this information, as I want to see you succeed in pigeon racing. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need further assistance. Remember, the key to winning in pigeon racing lies in knowledge, dedication, and continuous improvement.